Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts. Welcome back to the channel. I am so thankful for you and thankful that you're here. Oops, let's turn on a little bit more light. See if this helps. Where is it? There it is. All right, you guys. So we made this envelope yesterday for a sewing journal, and there's a couple things. I like the envelope. I think there still needs to be something here, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. This I do need to worry about because I accidentally bent her feet when I opened it, which means, I mean, once no big deal. It's a junk journal anyway, but I don't want her feet to fall off, so we need to put something supportive behind her. I got out my sewing journal that I'm currently working on. We're going to go through this bag and see what else we can add into this journal and find a home for this. So I want to find a way to fix her feet, and I have an idea. I think we can do it. Just get that out of the way. And we're going to put some stronger paper behind her to form a little protective little thing there. So let's get out hole punch here. And I think we're going to use the cover of this recipe book I was using the other day. It's got some fun. We're going to use this. This is the back of the Pirate's House cookbook. And this paper is firm. It's vintage. So I think this would be a great way to do it. We'll use this colorful side. If I can cut it with this. I don't know if I can cut it with this, but we're going to try. Ooh, I can. Perfect. All right. So I think that should give it enough support behind here that she can keep her feet. And that's what we want. We want her to keep her feet. Now I do want to put this over just a little bit so this doesn't catch up in the closing contraption here. I think I'd like to put that on an angle. I think that would look nicest. We'll go ahead, even though it's got a beautiful vintage already. Look what I brought in today. This was my order from scrapbook.com. Crackle Paste Translucent Scorched Timber. Yep. We're gonna let's try it. Let's try it. Do you guys mix your inks and oxides on your projects? I do. I'm not that particular. All right. I'm so excited. Haven't used it yet. I feel like I spoiled myself just a little bit. I do. I haven't been buying a lot of crafts. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is luscious. Luscious. I didn't need to do all the way around. I don't care. It's beautiful. Let's do this side too. Oh, yep. That's the color that was missing. I can tell you that. I'd been wishing for a color kind of like that. Walnut stain was the darkest I could find, but I felt like there needed to be something more. But this is perfect. Maybe with a touch of green. Can we get one more color? All right. Anyway, this is beautiful. Actually, that mossy color, or mix the two I used yesterday. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to do this one at an angle. And we'll go ahead and kind of push it over to the side. This is a little different than what I've done before in anything. So I want to make sure it's good. Let's put some glue on her feet. And this is just how I'm supporting it so that her feet do not tear off in time. That's my goal here. I should have braced them a little better, but I didn't think it would be a problem, and it definitely is. Alright, so this is where our mark is. If I just do that, should be good. There, let's just hold that down for a second. Take a sip of coffee maybe while we're waiting. Now, I don't think I used Tim Holtz dolls in my journal yet, so this is going to be an addition a little bit differently, but I can add them in now or later to the project, and I think it'll be nice. All right, and then what I'll do, I'm going to take a little bit of that ink, and I think I'm going to just dab it in there to try to just kind of color the white that the bend kind of did. it's not quite so noticeable. There we go. All right, so let's get out this journal. We haven't seen her in a while, so I want to make sure. I do want to add to her today, but I want to just get to know her again, get the feel, and actually looking at her, I don't know if this is going to, well, we'll see. Let's see. We might change the whole feel of the journal if we add that in there. So let's look and see what we've got. We've got, oh yeah, these are kind of more bright colors, aren't they? I love this. That turned out so cute. We do have some patterned pages in here. Got a belly band. We've got some pockets. Man, I forgot about this journal. She's gorgeous. Pocket here we need to add to. Got a pocket here. Is this a flip out? Yep, that's a flip down. So I didn't do any distressing. So my envelope is not going to go in there. I'll have to make another one because this is just too different, I think, to go with this theme. So she's going to sit out for another sewing journal, which is great because that means I have another one started. Got a pocket here. Got a pocket here. All right, there's definitely a lot we need to do in here that's not done at all. So there's a belly band here, a little tab thing here. That might not be the best place for that. We'll look around. It doesn't look like it's going to hold real well. Pocket, 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 pocket. There's some collage. We knew we'd see some, right? There's some more collage. And a journaling spot there. There's a little tuck spot. Pocket. Some more pockets. Ooh, I really like this journal. Another tuck spot. There's a lot to do. I've got a lot of work to do in this one. I said that already, but a little bit of collage. A lot of opportunity here. There's a belly band. The pockets. 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 There's another pocket. That comes out of a paper bag with pattern pieces. I like it. Another pocket here. That one's just decorative, I think. Yep. That one's a tuck. This one's a pocket. This one is a fabric waterfall, fabric sampler thing. Another pocket and the back. And here's our back cover. So we've got a lot to do in here for sure. I think that our grungy vintage lady pocket thing is not going to blend with this one, and I'm okay with that. But let's look and see. Let's look and see what we've got in our thing, and see if we can be inspired by any of this funness. Oh, I do have that. That needs to go in there. I've got my sewing. Oh my goodness. Good thing I wasn't looking for these. I've got my sewing die cuts in here, so we need to cut some of those. I've got another one of these pieces. What else? This is the embroidery transfer pattern. Let's open this. I've never even opened this. I remember getting this. Look, it's for the tea towels, and it's got the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's got all the days of the week. It's got pumpkin pie, pecan pie, meringue pie. I love that. Why have I not made those? I might want to make these before I actually use the papers. I'm hoping I'm not cutting that paper, but inside. Oh, just slid it along the edge here. That way we can keep this envelope. I really want to make these. It's on one big piece, isn't it? So, oh, these are wonderful. These are awesome. Key lime pie, baked with love, key lime pie. Ooh, will I ever sew these? Patterns. Oh, this is from Colonial Patterns, Inc. All rights reserved. Digitizing of my Colonial Patterns is strictly prohibited. Okay, no problem. But these are darling, aren't they? Ooh, I'm debating. Okay, I'm going to think on that because I actually may want to make these. Or at least some of them. So I'm going to set these aside. I love tea towels. Oh, how I love tea towels. My grandmother used to make them for me, and I treasured them until she got mad at me and made me use them. And then, you know, they got used up and I never had them again, and that just makes me sad. So let's use the envelope at least. And put this in there. Okay, I'm going to put those aside. And we're going to use this envelope. And I don't think I'm going to do anything to it. Should I take this off? I kind of don't want the barcode on there. Make it look like it got ripped open out of excitement to sew. I know it's not something we do often anymore, but I really love tea towels. And I might want to do that. Maybe. I don't know. I probably won't end up doing it. I mean, I have so many projects I always want to do. And then I think, you know what? I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. And then I don't. And that's just part of life, I suppose. I love crackle paste. I think I had some before, but I went to look for it and it was gone. It might have been one of the jars that aged and I had to toss, which makes me sad, but I think that might be the case. So I got me some more. Excuse me, needed some drink of my coffee. Okay, I'm going to set these aside for a minute too, because I'm not sure we're going to need those today, because I'm not really thinking about die cutting today. I'm really thinking about attacking whatever's in this envelope. So we're going to use this, and I think I want to kind of, let's see if I can get these stickers off. I don't know if I'll be able to get those stickers off. We'll probably cover that with something, and then I'll probably cover this side too. I should probably take a picture of it because I don't know how to do it. But we also have this envelope. This one needs a place in there. I've got more. I've got this little figure, which she needs a home. This is that die cut. Let's just go through and see what I've tucked in here. These are the fabric scraps pieces that I put in. So I want to use these throughout the journal because I did use them in the back as the waterfall. So those need to be used. I have this little pin in here, but as I'm looking, I don't think this is the right project. I think this is more along the lines of the Tim Holtz one. So we'll kind of set that aside. I do have these. I feel the same way about this one as I do the butterfly. Let's put the butterfly in there for now. We'll just put those in there. So I feel like this is maybe a little older. I love it. I love those. I love, love, love those. I have this. This was gifted to me. This could go in there. That could be, you know, a patch that was put on something. I do have this, oh, the 6x6 paper. This is Craft and Create. I believe there's some sewing themed things in this one, which is probably why I put it in here. Now that sewing machine, Crafting Queen. So that's, I'm sure that's probably why I put that in there, so I can use some of those things to decorate with. Here's an old piece of pattern paper. We're going to use that to collage, I'm sure. Oops, I don't mean to tear it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Here's some more pattern. And this is the, oh, that's so pretty. This is a totally another journal right here. That needs to be on the cover too, and that actually would be beautiful with that. My ideas are going crazy. That's gorgeous. I love the blue. Okay. We've got the seam binding label. Need to do something fun with that. That could be a tag. That could be, I think that could be a little journaling spot. We could use the edges on there, the sides. I think we could do that probably. We did make some journaling spots. Look at this. out of pattern paper. Look at that. That's cute. I remember making these. See, these are great. That one's just plain. Probably need to put some writing paper on there. Those are awesome. Okay, and so we've got those. I've got more of these ladies. I've got a whole... Why? Why did I put my dies in there? I don't know. Got some more fabric. That's definitely something. Here's another die cut. Oh my goodness. I must have been in a hurry to clean up. I must have been. Here's some more of those. Are we going to craft today? I hope so. I know you're thinking it. It's like, when are we going to get to it? Well, let's do it. Let's figure out what's in here. We can do just that. Here's the cover of that die cut. That one that I pulled out of there. And actually that square is part of this one. So it's got those two quilting squares. So I need to hold on to that. Here's one of them. Oh my gosh. I really must have been in a hurry because I don't normally do that. I've got this lacy piece. This would be, I think this would be prettier in that other one. So I've got a whole nother journal started in my mind right now. In fact, I'm going to put that one there too. We've got another tag, some more fabric. We used that in there. I thought this would be fun to put some floss on, or some embroidery thread, and kind of add it as charm kind of thing. Here's another fabric piece, and then I've got a few buttons in here, so we'll leave those in there. Okay, so here's my thought. We need to add some love to the journal that started, first of all. That's my focus today. Some of these may not be quite right for this journal, which might be why I didn't put them in. So I'm thinking this might be, well, sure, why not? I mean, she'd be fine. But if you think about it, this is going to be a little more, because I distressed it and stuff, might be a better fit for the other one. Did I put a text spot on that? Might be a better fit for the other. Maybe that's why I stopped, because I was kind of going in the wrong direction. Although this is distressed. She actually looks really cute there. Let's move this one. Put her in there. Maybe it just needs a mix of this and that. Maybe to bring it around. But I feel like this needs a pocket. What did I do here? What did I do here? What is happening? Is that a pocket? Is that decorative? I think it's just decorative, which is not like me. This is a long pocket. Huh. That would be fun to put a ruler in there, wouldn't it? So this would be cute like that. We could put a little closure on that. I think we could do that. We could put a little Velcro or something there. Do I have some? I think so. There. I see it. I see it. Oh, her. There's part of it. Oh, there's another big piece. Let's see. Where's the back side? Let's put a little Velcro closure there. I taped it. I didn't tape it. I never untaped it, I think is probably more accurate. I don't know where I got all these dots. Probably on Amazon. Tons of them. Tons. Alright. Oops, there's a whole little latch there. Put that one there. And just fold this one down. Now it's got a little Velcro adhesive on there. can be opened up. And I'll help hold that in there. May or may not need that again today. Oh, I did find this the other day. This would be perfect for this journal. Yes, I found this in my box the other day of loved things that I need to use. And this was gifted to me, and I absolutely adore it. And I was thinking, you know, this needs to go in the perfect journal, and I think this might actually be it. Look at this, with the colors and everything. I think this is it. Yes, 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 yes. Let's add this onto it. Put that there. I think it's perfect. Oh my gosh. See how these things just come together sometimes. So thank you for gifting this to me. And I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put an eyelid through that. Creative juices going today. I feel like I've been a little off my mark. There we go. I wonder what good sleep will give you back, huh? Let's put a colorful eyelid on there. I do have some pretty ones. Should we do pink? Or we could do a fun blue would be fun. Since there is some blue underneath here. Let's do that. How about, let's do one of these bright ones. This little turquoisey one is cute. That's fun. I was aiming for pink, but we could do something totally different. Oh, I love it. Now I would like to be kind of fun to stamp something on there, but I'm not sure what, so I'm not going to do it yet. No need to rush that idea. And we'll just pin this to the back. Perfect. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. It's perfect. See what happens? We just got to find our stuff. And now this one has a home. Yay! With buttons at the bottom. So colorful. I love, love, love it. And I might actually, later on, I might put some buttons or some beads or something on here just to tie it in a little more. Okay, so there's that. I found another die cut. Let's move that over. Now this one, oh, what can we do with this one? Does it work in here? Because I could put it in the other one. And I'm kind of thinking, actually it'd be really cute on here. Or here. Ooh, that's prettier. I love that even more. What are we going to put on it, though? I feel like it needs some lace. Some lace trim. Is this trim or is this elastic? This is elastic. This is a band. Somebody gave me this. What is this from? This might have been from Tatiana. She's put some of these beautiful bands on some of the things that she sent me. That might be from her. I'm going to put that aside for a minute. I think we need to put some kind of beautiful trim on there. Maybe something like this. Just like a sample. Like a sample trim. Would that work? Is this pretty? It's too wide. Let's pick something smaller. I have some of my handmade tape, but I don't think I want to use that. It's too wrinkly. What about... I keep leaning back to the pink. too busy? Yeah, kind of. How about, well, let's go into our trusty butterfly box. Let's go into this one. We're always winning in this one. Always winning in this one. We always find something good. Like this one. Like this would be perfect. I think. It's the right color. It's the right width. And it matches, kind of brings that color over. I think that might be a good one. Yeah, let's just put this around her waist. And it'll be a sample. Kind of like the fabric in the back as a sample card, kind of a thing. We could even add another color onto here. I wish I had this die cut. This was also gifted to me. You guys, I have been so blessed in this crafting community. Some of the most amazing people that I've met and have blessed me with some amazing things in swaps and such. I just really appreciate you all. I want to thank Rachel Smith at Razzle Crafts. You guys need to go check her out. I'm going to shout her out today. I'll put her link in the description. She actually sent me over a photo. I believe she said it was her grandparents' wedding cake to add to my Valentine's story that I'm working on. So you guys will be seeing that in the finished project when I post it after the recipient has received it. I want to thank Rachel for that photo. It's stunning, and she gave me permission and asked me to go ahead and use it in that project. So thank you, Rachel. It's beautiful, and I love having that photo. So you guys will see that in that project coming up. And so guys, be sure to go check out Rachel at Razzle Crafts. She is a great crafter, and she's got a small channel right now, but you guys need to go help her build that up. Let's change that for her and help her get lots of views. She does a good job. All right, let's see, what else could we put in there? We could do like I've got some rickrack. We could add this rickrack to it. I think would be cute too. Kind of a pop of color. Oh, I love this rickrack. And there's a lot of it. Oh, maybe not too much, but that's good. All right, let's put those in there. Let's move our box aside. I love this box. My sister gave me this box with all these little pieces, and some I've used a lot of them, and then I put some in, and you know, it kind of rotates. It's got different things all the time because I'm always, you know, as I find have smaller ends of lace and trims, I just stick them in there, so it just has a rotating abundance of beauty in there of smaller pieces. That's why I always go there first, because if I can use up those pieces, I'd like to. And they're smaller and easier to work with. So yeah. So that's my tip for the day. Get a small box where you can put your smaller pieces of lace and trim, and work from that box first. See if you can use anything in there, and then move on to the bigger stuff. You know, you can it helps you work through some of your stash in a more approachable way, handleable way. Because that way I didn't have to go into my big bin to find anything. Because gosh knows that stuff's just a mess. That's a hot mess. So I have this little this butterfly box, which holds some. I think I'm going to cut some of this so I can use it in the journal. Because I was thinking it needs to be, I would like to use some too. So there's a reason why it's on here, because it's a sample of what I used. So use a small box for your trims, your end pieces, what have you, your shorter pieces. And then I have a medium box under my desk with a little bit bigger pieces that I'd like to use. And then I have a big bin with the rolls, the big rolls, the big rolls. Those are over there across the room. So we can use this. Now, how am I going to put it in here? So because it's a fabric journal, it's a soft cover and everything, I'm not as worried about it getting thick or full, but I do need to find a way to attach it into the page. attach it or something. We need to figure that out. I want to be able to take it out because that way we can use the trim, right? So perhaps this is what needs to go into the belly button. And maybe we need something different here. Although I don't like that as well. I really think it needs to go this way. Okay. Then what we need to do is figure out a way maybe to tie it in. That would work. I could tie it in. I have an idea. It's coming to me. How far down can this go? How far down? It's an idea. I don't know if it'll work. We're going to work with that. Okay. And then we're going to put an eyelet on that. We're going to put, let's put another blue one. We'll use this blue though. This one's a little bit softer. Because we still need to decorate this side. So this side is plain. So once this is done, I can put paper over this and hide it, or even glue these two pages together, which is probably a better idea. Instead of trying to, I think that's probably a better idea. And then let's go ahead and snap that down. That'll make the paper stronger. Oops. Let's make sure that stays in there before I try to put my eyelet in. Okay. Maybe next time don't munch it like that. Oh boy. Did I ruin it? I may have ruined that. That's crazy. I've never seen that happen. I think I squeezed a little too tight. I got excited. Can I fix it without hurting myself? I don't know. What if I put... What do I do here, guys? Any ideas? That metal just totally bent. I don't know if I can fix that. And now it's going to lock shut. Whenever my crocodile locks up, I remember a friend that posted one time on YouTube, and she said, my crocodile is a piece of junk. It just doesn't work, and I can't da-da-da. And it was locked. I've done that to myself when I didn't know how to use it. I was like, what in the world? And then come to find out it was locked, and it had happened to her, and she was so mad. Just bless her heart. Poor thing. She was so angry. They're so expensive, and she felt like she'd been ripped off. I don't blame her. Oh shoot, I just tore a hole in it. Okay, so that piece didn't work. See what it did? It just closed it up. Can you guys see that? There's no way I was getting anything through that. So let's see if I can put a bigger one through it to make it work better. I'm going to use a wide one this time because that will help to close that off so it won't show that it was ripped. Let's just use this one. And I know I can push a little bit firmer with these, but I don't need to do it that hard, I guess. I guess that was a little bit overzealous. Let's try it again. Not go too crazy here. Did that work? No. Now I'm being shy about it. Okay, let's try again. Let's try that again. And it locked again. Okay. All right. I think that'll work. But wait, I need two, don't I? Not necessarily. because my thing, it won't reach any further. So I have to do, I'm going to need a hole in this one too. I know it's not making sense yet, guys, because I'm trying to figure it out, and it's all in my head still, so I'm not able to share my thoughts just yet. So I apologize for that. Let's go ahead and put in one of these little guys that will kind of match the other one. This will work. This will work. Did I use a small hole? I must have used a small hole. I did. Okay, now, it's not going to work. What am I thinking of? It's going to still need a hole back here. So I think, though, that if I can put... No, because I'll need to be able to take it off. Well, boo. I don't think this is going to work. We're going to make something work. But what? But what? See, I need a second hole in here because I can't go over the top. It'll tear it. I can't reach my tool over to make another hole because it'll only go so far. So how is this going to work? It could go... I got it. 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 I don't know why that took me so long. But we will use some of this. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to poke this through. This is the seam binding that I made with my inks. So you'll see blues in it, of course. You'll see greens in it. This is from my oxide ink. I used several different ones, but I used oxide inks, distress ink, and I probably used some alcohol ink on there. But you'll see the greens that came out from the oxides and this beautiful blue. Just lots of different colors that show through when you do that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take this and kind of put it on this. We're going to tape it first of all. I can find my tape, my real tape, not my mint tape, but my real tape. Tape this down, try to make it flat as can be. Try. This back through just a little. Oh, it came off. What am I going to do now? All right, so the eyelet wasn't quite big enough to fix that hole. Okay, so it's all right. It's all right. I got this. I'm not panicking yet. I almost tore the whole page out a few minutes ago when I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I just need to tear this page out and start over. Let's don't do that. Let's don't be rash. Okay, let's see if we can get this to glue down. Let's see if that will help. We'll just sit here for a minute, have a sip of coffee, calm ourselves down. It's like, oh, my page is not working out. You know what, you guys, sometimes they don't. Sometimes we play with it and it doesn't work out. We have to figure something else out. It's just part of the process. You know, we learn along the way. We only learn by trying. So now I know that won't work. Now I know I need to get one of those kits that you can do grommets without the, or the eyelets without the little contraption. That'll work. I might have to put some hot glue under there. I wonder if that would work better. Believe it or not, my hot glue gun is not on. I turned it off last night. What? Yep, sure did. Yay me. That's It's a big deal. If you've been here a minute, you know that I forget to turn off my glue gun. It's got this little on and off toggle, so I don't have to unplug it, so it's not a big step. But if I forget, it sometimes for days. And luckily, it's been such a great hot glue gun that it doesn't leak everywhere. So it hasn't been a big issue, but I'd imagine if it was a different glue gun, it would be pretty messy. Alright, I think we're going to leave that alone for a minute. Let's go ahead and glue, I think I can go ahead and glue these pages together now. And I'm going to put tape over that piece too, just to keep that bulk down a little bit, if I can. There we go. Just try to keep it flat as can be before we glue. I'm just going to glue this shut. Doesn't need to be a pocket. Doesn't need to be anything. But it's going to make this page a lot stronger, this other page a lot stronger. To hold up this little ribbon sample. There. And ta-da! Now we have one page out of it. Alright, so that's one last page we have to decorate too, which is nice. Okay, can I play with this now? It still feels a little wiggly. Yeah, it feels wiggly. I'm going to have to put some hot glue on there because I'm not sure that's going to stay. So I'm just going to do it. Oh, it's not ready. It had a drip of glue, so I thought it was ready. It's not ready. Alright, let's get some more coffee. I know my idea still hasn't come to fruition, but with that ribbon on there, I can just tie this on. And so it can be untied and let loose. I think that'll be great. So if somebody doesn't want that there, they can remove it. If it's too bulky, we can remove it, whatever. Whatever we want to do. That will work better. Let that dry for a second. Okay, at this point that eyelet is just for decorative. So if it pops up, it's not really holding anything at this point. It's really just decorative. So now let's put this in here this way. Tie it in. Just make a pretty bow. There we go. Now we can make this, we could leave this or cut this. I think I'm going to cut it just a little. Not everybody makes small bows, so I don't want to cut too much off because it might be a little too hard to handle. So we'll do that. And we'll use this on something different. Okay, so we've got that little feature, and I'm going to have to add some more glue in there. Gosh darn it. This may not have been a great idea. Sometimes my ideas don't work. And sometimes hot glue doesn't always stick with metal either, and that might be part of the problem. I do have some E6000. I might have to touch that up later. So if your hot glue doesn't work with the metal, which it may not because, you know, it's non-porous and everything, try E6000. It usually does pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and leave that way. That was not the fantasticest idea. Might have been better just to put Velcro on there. But here we are. Did I have a little piece of fabric that was sitting? We could make another little pocket down here. We could even put a little pocket around it. No, put a little pocket down here out of this tag. That'd be cute. I might be off screen, guys. If I am, sorry. I'm going to move up in just a second. Put that there. Yeah, this journal is definitely going to have some bulky things in it, just because of the nature of it. I'm going to put some of these fun items, but I don't want to get too. See, I do have some of that old-fashioned stuff with the new stuff, so I think that was kind of the idea, was doing the old and the new together. The old pattern pieces, the paper bags, the old fabric. I think that was the idea. But I think the Tim Holtz is a little too grungy still. I think I like that other idea, making another book for that. It's too wide. But could I cut it to make it fit? Potentially. Potentially I could. I think I should. I think I should. Let's do this. Size. It's a much better size. Now, let's round those corners. We'll distress it again. I don't want you guys to get discouraged if your plans don't work. Just find something that'll work. You're not going to ruin a page because you can always collage over it. Oh, I was going to hot glue my bottle again. Why do I always put them together? Look, I'm getting a hole in there already. And there's hot glue stuck to. This is where it melted through once before. And I put a big dollop of hot glue over it. And yeah. I patched it, but I'm trying really hard not to do that again, and I just keep doing it. We need something here in this one. We have something fun. She'd be cute in there. She's the right colors and everything. That's cute. Okay. And we need something here that would be fun. I'm thinking it needs, whatever it is, it's going to need a fabric tag. Let's make something here. Let's make something right in there. Leave that pile alone. That's my next book. That's my next book. Put one of these. I feel like it needs, we could add one of those though, couldn't we? I mean, she's the right size and everything. She fits really well. I could put no pink because that's, well, then again, why not? There's pink up here. Let's do that. We'll make it happen. There's no rules here. Stay away from the glue gun. Just make a tab out of this. I like these little fabric tabs because they're a great place to put a little charm with a bead on it. So that, I actually think I have a sewing machine charm that would be darling there. And I would love to do that. Absolutely love to do that. that. Let's find that charm real quick. I think it would be right in this box maybe? Along with the bolt pins. And while I was doing that, I found this little tag. Drive-in Restaurant and Highway Cafe Magazine. Ooh, I could use that for, I have another idea for that. Some embroidery floss. I think I have a sewing machine in here. We're just digging deep, guys. Feel like I do, and I think I set them aside differently. That's a hand mix. That's a mixer for the kitchen, so that's not it. These are ballet slippers. I don't know why I always pick them up. Sewing machine. It actually might not be in this box. I have another. Idea. There's a drink. Use. Hang on just a second. I have another idea where it might be. Because I have this other box that was also gifted to me in a swap with sewing things in it. And I may or may not have put it in here. But if not, see, we could use some of these buttons too. These, oh, look at those. Look at those. Let's see some of those. Are these a sewing theme? What's this? Nope. Those are wings. So many fun things, right? Do you guys get excited like I do about, digging through these things and finding stuff you forgot you had? This is why I haven't been shopping in a really long time. Because I don't need to. I've got so much. I have so many ideas. And I need to act on those. I need to act on my ideas. This box was gifted to me in a swap. And I feel like I may have put the charms, sewing charms in here. If not, I've got so many pieces of lace and trim that I've been, and we should be able to find something in here that we could use, even if I don't find that. We could put a Handmade with Love in there. Those would be great. Handmade special edition for you. It's under here. Got some of these things. Here's a little charm thing. We'll use that. Some trim. These actually I want to bring out for something else, probably. Could put that in there. Could put that in there. That one I think I want in the other one. Here's some buttons, some cute little buttons. I don't see the sewing machine. I thought I had a sewing machine. Maybe I don't have a sewing machine. There's a bee. I love that bee. Isn't he cute? I'm using it for something special. Alright, so I didn't, I kind of didn't find it there, but we did find a couple pieces. So this will, this is still something that can make this journal special. Let me find those bolt pens again. And I just need one. We'll get a, it was a pink tab. Let's use a different color. Do blue. Seems like we're on a blue kick today. Let's use blue. I could put some Heishi beads on there or some little seed beads on it as well. But for now, we're just going to attach it. Might add some beads or something to it later. Okay, Okay, so we can just put a little charm on there. That's enough for now. And then I think I'd like to put this like down here, but I think I'm going to sew it on. So that being said, I'm not going to sit and hand stitch in front of you guys, but I think we're going to be working on this one for a bit and start getting it made. Maybe I'll put this on the back. That would probably be better. So I'll keep working on this one, and for now, I think that's going to be it because my camera already said we've been on here for an hour. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks for hanging out with me today, going through my stuff, helping me plan and organize. This is a fun project, and I hope that I am going to glue that there. I hope that I've inspired you in some way today. If I have, or if you found anything useful, and if you'd like to see more videos, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps my channel. It's all free. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.